Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending good energy, and blessings to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you were here. Today we are talking about a petition to have Leticia removed from Love and Marriage Huntsville, you guys. I guess, once you hit the petition, the fans are absolutely done with you. Leticia, ask your mom how that's going for her exactly. So lots to get to because I was in the midst. I am still breaking down the lies from Carlos' video with Martel, where he's Googling at him. And I have to break down the foolishness that is his Real Housewives of Atlanta review, where he's also so giddy, like he's happy to see his crush on television. But I did find out he is a fan because a lot of his talking points when he is talking about the shade people throw is the exact same thing that I've been saying in my videos and other people have been saying in their videos. So thank you so much for tuning in, Carlos King. So let's read this petition. It says, concerns regarding the unethical show Love and Marriage Huntsville, remove Leticia Denise Scott. I will, of course, pin it in the comments like I've pinned the other petitions for Phonics Unhooked and for Carlos King and Martel. So far, 66 people have signed because it is a very new petition. So the name of this that wrote this petition is called Embarrassment to African Americans. So it says, I am writing to express my deep concern regarding a recent show that I came across, which I believe embodies a range of unethical practices. As an avid consumer of media and a conscientious member of society, I believe it's essential to address such issues when they arise. The show in question appears to exploit vulnerable individuals and subjects them to situations that are morally questionable. These participants are often placed in distressing or humiliating scenarios solely for the purpose of entertainment, disregarding their emotional well-being and dignity. Such exploitive tactics not only undermine the participants' autonomy, but also contribute to the normalization of unethical behavior in the broader society. Furthermore, the show frequently promotes unhealthy competition and fosters a culture of mean-spiritedness. This emphasis on public humiliation, backstabbing, and the erosion of personal relationships not only showcases a lack of empathy, but also perpetuates an environment that glorifies toxicity and undermines the values of compassion and respect. Additionally, the show's production values and editing techniques often manipulate situations to create heightened drama and conflict. This deliberate manipulation of reality blurs the line between truth and fabrication, potentially leading viewers to form biased opinions or develop unrealistic expectations of real-life scenarios. I firmly believe that media has the power to shape public perception and influence societal values. It is therefore our collective responsibility to ensure the content we consume and produce upholds the ethical standards, respects human dignity, and promotes positive social norms. In light of the concerns outlined below, I urge you to consider the impact of this show on its participants and viewers alike. I encourage you to critically evaluate the ethical implications of such programming and explore alternative approaches that prioritize fairness, empathy, and authentic storytelling. By taking a stand against unethical shows, we can contribute to the creation of a media landscape that fosters understanding, compassion, responsible entertainment. Together, we can promote content that enriches lives, sparks the meaning of discussions, and encourages positive societal change. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I trust that you will consider the concerns raised in this note and take appropriate action. Sincerely, get rid of Leticia Denise Scott. So here's the thing. I couldn't have said it better myself. And maybe you should apply for Carlos King's job because you have amazing ideas and you are reflecting the user embarrassment to African Americans. You are embodying a lot of what we continue to talk about on this show, which is basically it seems to be set up to just see how far they can bully, humiliate, harass, and attack Melody Cherie. And the problem now is everybody wants to play victim on social media. So if you call it out and then you get upset because Mel has too many fans, she has too many supporters, it's all the Millimeter's fault. So then people play victim, right? And then they try to switch a narrative and tell you, okay, well, maybe if you only listen to these podcasts, if you only follow these YouTubers, then they're going to say positive things about us, right? However, they seem to be knowing everything that goes on with all of the YouTubers that discuss them, and want to try to flip the narrative and try to make it seem as though they're completely innocent, they have nothing to do with anything. But I think this is going to hit Leticia Scott differently compared to the other petitions, because it's clear that Carlos doesn't care, it's clear that Martel doesn't care, and Phonics Unhooked found out the hard way that she didn't have any power. So she found out. But Leticia's different. Leticia cares about what we say about her. She cares about what you think about her. Like, for instance, when she went to the speech therapy, because a lot of people went in on how she spoke in season 1 and everything else, and felt that, they didn't like her diction and her dialect and everything else. Like, they just felt that her grammar and her use of words and pronunciations were just awful. So she got a speech therapist, right? And so then people went in on her looks, right? And so then it looks like you can tell that, some seasons she may have lost weight, other seasons she may have gained weight. And then now she's kind of taken on this persona where she wants to look like Melody Cherie. So now she has this glam squad and tries to wear the same wigs Melody Cherie wears, try to wear the same outfits Melody Cherie has worn previously. And it's very weird, right? So I don't know if she's at the point with her self-esteem that if she feels that if she looks like Melody Cherie, then she can have millimeters too. That she can have fans of herself too, because that's how ridiculous it has gotten with Leticia and this obsession with Melody Cherie. But the lengths that she's going to try to find ways to take Melody Cherie down and try to find ways to ruin her life is unacceptable. Imagine all of the people that you recommend for a project, for something big that's going to change and impact their lives forever, and bring additional financial income into their households, only for them to immediately turn on you and find ways to poke at you to see how much you're willing to take before you've had enough and quit. Imagine somebody doing that to you. It is not okay. It is completely inappropriate, and it's unprofessional. And I cannot believe the toxic work environment that has lasted this long at Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? And even half the cast doesn't even want to film, right? Because Carlos King, bragged about the fact that there's only so many people who are willing to film with production, and there's other people who refuse not to, or refuse to share information about their real life, even though they're filming a reality show. Make it make sense, right? So how can you get rid of certain people but allow other people to remain on the show causing havoc? And then when you get rid of somebody, you replace them with a similar version. It's just that they're cheaper to basically carry on the same storylines that were toxic before and are still toxic now. So how are we achieving anything of substance if we keep regurgitating the same storylines, and all we're doing is just picking and choosing and plucking away and replacing them with different people? Make it make sense. It's the fans are not going to go through this. These fans are intelligent. They're critical thinkers. They're all successful. The demographic primarily is Black women, so therefore they're not going to put up with BS. And why people continue to play in our face, play in the viewer's face with these storylines and with the treatment is very disheartening. And it's very, it has gone too far. It has gotten ridiculous. And the fans are tired, right? Nobody has time to bully people and attack people. They're writing these dissertation petitions, like it's not the millimeters who are attacking so-called bullying people. No. They are busy. They probably have in the drafts dissertations for every single cast member, right? And then the moment that something goes wrong, it is uploaded to change.org. Everybody else is on notice, right? Because isn't there one for Stormy too? Everybody's on notice. Because it's getting out of hand, you guys. and everybody's just tired. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.